But who the hell is going to watch it?
It's going to be very, very, very painful to be without her.
Du må slutte å dytte meg bort. Eller så dytter jeg deg bort.
As I told you many times, our lives come really without plans. And this, at the same time, can bring a lot of pain because things can happen fast. Yesterday, Olaf has been attacked by a dog, and Nina had to rush it in the middle of the night to go and pick him up. This morning, he has been to the vet. His testicles have been ripped off. They have been able to save one for 3 days. We had a dream. We wanted Esme to have a baby with Olaf. This is our chance. We have only 3 days for doing that. As I told you, a life without plans can bring a lot of suffering because things happen all of a sudden. And Esme will be picked up today by Olaf and Nina. She will go to Saltfjellet where she will have the necessary space for seeing if she wants to have a baby with Olaf. This is, of course, something that you have to put into account with the reindeer because there will always be some months where the reindeer will not be with the human pack. This moment has come, so for both Daniel and I, this is going to be very, very, very painful to be without her, but we're so happy for her. We're so happy for her to have a chance to be safe in the fences and have hopefully a baby in full safety. We will go to Semska, we will go there to Saltfjellet, be with her, make sure already, I think from next week, to make sure that her transition is smooth. And she's not going to suffer or anything like that for the lack of her human pack around. So we will be there with her, but it's going to be wonderful if they would manage to have this baby reindeer. It's difficult. It's very, very difficult, but it's going to be beautiful for her, and that is all that really, really matters to me. So it's a good day. I'm here in tears. It's a mix of tears of joy and sadness because I will not have her so close to me at all time, but that's the reality of life. So, and reindeer husbandry, that's how it is. So there's a moment you wave goodbye to your animals and then you meet them back after a while and they love you more than before. It's also true that a life without a plan, it's also a life that allows you to reinvent yourself every day with great bravery and great courage, and it makes you appreciate what is there when that thing is there. So, and that's really, I feel, what really, really matters. Being able to say, oh.
Du må slutte å dytte meg bort. Du må slutte å dytte meg bort. Jeg lei av å komme og hente deg. Sweetie, can you be with me, please? Sånn er det. Hvor jenta fer og treffer Olaf.
I said to them, Olaf is coming to pick her up.
Yeah, at least he's coming to pick her up.
Like a king is coming to pick up, his queen.
My last ball for you.
Yeah, he saved this last ball for us, but this is an incredible story. She's scratching her antlers, guys. Don't look at this as if it's something. She just lost the fur from the antlers, so it's just scratches. It's natural. So we will see her next week. I think we're chasing her to Saltfjellet because we will not be able to be without her. So I think we will follow her to Saltfjellet. Yeah, we have a house there. Yeah, we're chasing her to Saltfjellet next week. She will have had this baby, I think, with Olaf at that point, if Olaf works, which we don't know exactly. Nina was so hopeful with one testicle. I'm not 100% sure, but...
Who the hell is really interested in listening about the Fosen case, about... No, I'm not doing Fosen, but sometimes I wonder who is interested really in the life of a person that scoops reindeer. Is just appalling. Sometimes I feel it's just overwhelming sometimes.
Hello. Hello.
Ola, heja vänner, heja. Heja vänner, heja Ola, Ola.
Good morning, everyone. I left you yesterday with a mixture of happiness and sadness. But as I told you yesterday, this is a life without a plan. So this means that there is really no plan. And plans, if there is a plan, that plan will most certainly change. And this is actually what has happened. Yesterday, we received a phone call from Nina asking us if we could have taken care of Olaf. And he is going to need tender loving care for some days. So we have shots, he needs shots of antibiotics, and this is exactly what we are going to do. The vet told us that he has 3 days of good quality sperm, and for this reason, once these 3 days have passed, Olaf will not be able to have babies. So here we are with my beautiful lady here and that beautiful gentleman there, hoping that they're gonna like one another. This was our dream, actually, that Esme and Olaf could have a baby. So this is the perfect environment for trying something like this. It's very, very calm. It's very, very quiet. There is no stress whatsoever that the reindeer has to go through. This means that there is an abundance of food and there is plenty of water, still plenty of food that the reindeer, as you can see from my back, can eat from nature. This All these elements contribute to having a very quiet and calm animal. For now, he is treating her like a toddler, which she is, but Olaf is not much older than her. He's around 4 years old. Olaf is bottle-fed, so completely tamed. Esme acts like a bottle-fed, but with me. So fingers crossed for baby reindeer to come. We will not know before January, before seeing a change of shape, but they are together at all time. Most of the time they're free together, so there is no constrictions, no leashes, nothing. So fingers crossed. Also, I wanted to take my chance to say thank you to a few people in this video. Some days ago, some of our subscribers asked us to make a video on the Fosen case in Norway and the ongoing violation of Sami human rights perpetrated by the Norwegian state that has decided to place an innumerable amount of wind turbines in reindeer grazing areas, not allowing the Sami people of that area, Fosen, to go on with their reindeer husbandry activities. We have made already several videos on this topic, but sadly the resonance that they have had has been very little, because our community is small in terms of resonance, of big resonance. You don't stand a chance when you are small, and you would be very easily bypassed. This group of our subscribers suggested to join forces with other very soulful and much more powerful than me sisters, like Mari Boine, Lindy Fai from Vardruna, and Juna Jinton in Sweden. I have to thank these wonderful women. First of all, Mari for reading my message, Lindy for giving me a yes to the participation to this video, and I wanted to say thank you so very much to Juna for getting back to me and letting me know that she would have given me her availability to share that video that we would have crafted on all her social platforms. But sadly, life took another course for us. Olaf got attacked by a dog, and he has had his testicles ripped off. Olaf needs tender loving care, and we are not in the possibility of making another video production on the Fosen case, because it is our priority now to support our Sami community with facts, taking care with our little reindeer healing sanctuary of the sick reindeer, and this is what we have been doing now for 3 years. This is a way for both Daniel and I to honor our Sami roots and to actively support the Sami community of our land, Norway. There is a petition that I hope that you guys can sign. I will try to find a way to link it in this video, rather than I will link it probably in the description box of the video. Please head over to amnesty.no and sign the petition to protect the human rights of our people, the Sami. Reindeer have already so little grazing land, and this I can tell you because I'm inside the community, so I know. If we keep removing grazing pastures from the reindeer, the herders will be forced to keep the reindeer all year round, literally into the fences, to feed these animals. Please help us to stop this horror. Reindeer needs to be wild on the mountains, to have grazing pastures that have food. We cannot keep removing land from the reindeer to the point that these animals become skinny in the winter. They have no food on the mountains because the grazing areas have been removed from them with deforestation. We walk their trails constantly in the tundra for hiking, for picnics. This is not normal. This is not supposed to be. The grazing pastures of the reindeer belong to the reindeer and should be left to them to use in the best possible way, together with nature. So my friends, if you're watching this, please consider signing this petition.
Yesterday, Olaf shed his second antler, and as always, this transition in the reindeer is a portal to visions and profound feelings and observation of life around me. In the past, I used to think that holding on to something would make me strong. Life with the reindeer has taught me that in letting go, there is the real strength. I used to experience the letting go as to get rid of something, while the land here has taught me that letting go is simply letting be, as letting be contains no poison, and it's a wonderful place of no resistance. Letting be will grant you depths, heights, roots, branches. I often sublime letting go moments in my life with the use and worship of Turisar. This rune is truly life that cuts life, where thorns become awakening forces, eventually generating good soil for healing. Often, very often, some of the most extraordinary things in this life do not necessarily come wrapped up in petals. Like shrubs, branches, vines, pine and juniper, they come armed with thorns. There is great power in this life in showing our stings.
I am so very happy to be in the possibility of closing this vlog, giving you a wonderful piece of news, much brighter news than how this vlog started, and they mated.
Yeah, you're gonna be grandparents.
Again?
Again? Oh God.